game 12 of the tournament, featuring the guest team on the scoreboard, the First Baptist Eagles. And the home team on the scoreboard, the Panthers. Let's go for just one and Friday, and we'll get started with our game. Father, thank you so much for bringing us back today. Thank you just for the competition and fellowship with each other yesterday, Lord. I thank you for injuries and for safety as they went to and from. God, I just pray for today, Lord, that you would just bless the entire day here at the gym and over the football field, Lord, keep the players safe, Lord, help them play the best of the ability that you've given them. God, I pray that you might call any nerves, and I pray, Lord, that you would give wisdom to the coaches and to the officials, Lord, help us to stand to reflect you, Lord. Let everything that we do here today be for your honor and for your glory. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Let's play.
Gentlemen, welcome to the second day of the 2022 Harvest Invitational here in Natrona Heights, Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful day outside, very chilly, getting into that fall season. First Baptist Mighty Eagles on the left side of the court. On the right side, we have the Slippery Rock Panthers. Yesterday, First Baptist played Harvest 2 times consecutively. Both times they came out on top, and that's why they're on the court here right now. We'll see how long it takes for one of these teams to be named the victor here in this best of 3. Both teams given 1 timeout per set. First 2 sets go to 25. Set 3 goes to 15. Win by 2 in all 3 of those cases and points. Slippery Rock gets the first serve. Here's Juliana Toth here, number 1, to get this one going.
Go Panthers!
Good service there by Juliana. Samantha Cooper finds that one for it. Alyssa with the far side set. Barnett here with a nice right hander. Deep out of bounds. And there goes point number 1 onto the board. Panthers taking that first strike. And let's see how far they ride with this one. Toth with another great service. Nice diving play there by Caitlin Waters to finish that back to the Panthers side. Short side, Ellie with a hit, comes down Cooper, and that one falls off the near side. The Panthers get their first kill of day 2. Good stuff right off that front line. A lot of heat behind that hit. We got ourselves that 2-point lead intact. Here's Juliana Toth with another one. Good serve up and over. Osterling finding its way off. Alyssa right hand comes across there by Ashton Metz. Diving play by Katrina. Goes off the hand of the view, and that one comes back to the Eagles side. 2-1 now the score. And here's Ashton Metz, number 19. Good service there by the junior. Going off top. Katrina with a great dump off. Finds a little bit of leeway. Inches away from that middle court line. Panthers now at 3. Eagles remain at 1 here in the first game in this best of 3. Here's Mary Grace Zieg, number 12, to serve it up. Good service there. Ashton Metz with the first touch on the back line. Secondary there by Alyssa. Top side to Cooper. Right hand comes across off the block of Ellie from the back line. Toth finds Katrina. Top side over to Taylor Henderson. That jump line sends that one over gracefully. Alyssa over the line underneath the netting, and that one is called for all she's worth. 4-1. Panthers lead by 3 here in the first game. Mary Grace Z gets another shot at the service. Good serve up and across from that back line. Osterling finds his way off Alyssa. Topside. Cooper with a right hand kept alive there by Taylor. Toth down the near side, finding his way off the pew to set that one up and across. Alyssa. Barnett back over to Alyssa. Left hand attack goes off the block of Ellie. Diving play by Toth. Katrina with the near side set. The pew here with a right hander. Finds herself a spot on the other side. She picks up point 5 for the Slippery Rock Panthers. The gap has grown to 4. And we'll see how long until First Baptist can stop the bleeding. Both teams only got 1 timeout. Coach has got to make the most of it. Good service there by Zeke, going off of Caitlin. Over to Alyssa, set back line. Barnett here with a nice right hander. Goes up, over, and down to the floorboards. Eagles find themselves on the board for the second time here in the first game. 5-2 our score. Alyssa Waters here with a good try at the left hand. That one hits the midsection of the netting. Does not get the pass go. Panthers back and on top by 4. Ashton Metz onto the bench. Maddie Metz onto the back middle. Ellie Hendricks here with a nice right-handed service. Diving play there by Maddie Metz, the libero in the First Baptist, white and blue. And that one a little too close to the netting to play off. Eagles now at 3. Panthers remain at 6. Here's Sayla Barnett, number 14 in the blue. One of the Eagles' 3 seniors here this season. Good service by her. Taylor finds his way back towards the netting. Dumped off by Katrina. Diving play by Samantha Cooper. Not able to come up with that one. And the Panthers now lead it 7-3.
Go Panthers!
Here's Monica DePue, one of the 2 seniors for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Good service there by 11 in the royal blue. Goes off Alyssa, secondary there by Osterling. Right hand comes down and across there by Caitlin Waters. Kept alive by Zeke. Toth back line over to Hendricks with a nice right-hander. Barnett with the first. Osterling with a secondary. Tipped back over there by Katrina Eisler on that front line. And they pick up the point, making this one 8-3. Panthers lead it by 5 here in the first game. Monica DePue getting a try at this one. Good right-handed service up over, out of bounds. The call by the near side line judge, and it will be so. 8-4. Panthers lead it.
Go Panthers!
See what happens with this next one. Samantha Cooper here, number 2. Beautiful right-handed service goes off Ellie. Katrina near side, looking for Toth with the right-hander. Goes off Cooper and out of bounds off the deep end. Good effort there on the Panthers offense, and they find themselves another apple on the tree, making this one 9-4. Taylor Hendricks here, number 5, to serve it up for Slippery Rock. Good service there by Taylor, just a touch out of bounds off that back line, and the Eagles will pick up their 5th tally.
Here we go, Jones! Here we go, Jones!
Josie Osterling here, number 3. Good serve. Taylor finds Katrina. Top side to Toth. Right hand comes down a little bit too hot. A little bit too far to the left. 9-6 now the score. Eagles down by 3. Here's number 3, Josie with another one. Good serve there. Monica topside Toth to Katrina for that final touch. Tips that one across. Alyssa finding its way off the topside. Caitlin and a good left-hander down the straight there by Ashton Metz, number 19. Monica DePue the final say on that one. Osterling with the first touch. Alyssa Waters back out topside. Caitlin here with a nice right-hander deep, and that one lands a little out of bounds. Panthers picking up their 10th tally at the end of that sequence, making this one 10-6. Katrina Eisler here, number 22, to serve it up for the girls in the royal blue. Keep an eye on this one. And that one into the netting. And that seems to be a trend starting here in this tournament back in day 1. Most of the time, whenever it was the first serve for her in the day, it would go into the netting. And this game, not much of a difference on that account. 1 for 1 on the service errors. 11-7 now our score. Top of the batting order, here's Juliana Toth. Good service there. Low beamer going off the hands of Osterling, and that one not able to find a second account on that attempt. Panthers now at 12. First Baptist Mighty Eagles at 7. And Juliana Toth gets another serve.
Here we go, girls. Fight, fight!
Toth with a great service. Goes off Caitlin Waters, and that one lands out of bounds. The gap has grown by 1 more point. A total of 6. Panthers at 13. Eagles at 7. Here's Juliana Toth with another one. Good serve there. Good diving play by Cooper. Right back down. Osterling with a nice play. Finds its way off Alyssa. Topside by Arnett. Able to get it over. Diving play by Ellie Hendricks. Not able to walk away with that one. And the First Baptist Eagles coming out with a huge point there. Getting themselves up to an 8-13 difference. Yesterday, whenever these 2 teams matched up, Game 1 went Slippery Rock's way 25-12. Game 2 went 25-11 in Slippery Rock's favor as well. And this game already seeming to be miles closer than both of those games combined. And right now, Slippery Rock in a little bit of a slump here in the midsection of this first game in this best of 3. Ashton Metz gets another serve here, number 19 in the Eagles blue. Good service there. Toth finds its way forward against the netting. Katrina with a punch. The Pew with a nice bump. That one's finished off to the Eagles territory. Liz with a topside set. Barnett from the back line sends that one over. Taylor finds Katrina with a near side set over to the Pew right hand. Comes up and across. Goes off the back line. Caitlin Cooper with a secondary. Final say there by Barnett. Finds its way over to the Panthers side. Katrina with a dump off. Got the live by Alyssa. Right hand from Barnett. Deep out of bounds off the back line. And the Panthers a fortunate thumb on that story. Panthers 14. Eagles at 9. Mary Grace Zieg with a great service there. Diving play by Caitlin Waters to return fire. Toth, Katrina down the center lane. Ellie with a hammer. Sending that one right down back where it came from. Panthers now at 15. Eagles sitting at 9 here in the first game. Both teams still have their timeout if they deemed it necessary to use. Pastor Ben over there, I can see it mulling in the back of his mind whether or not he wants to use it right now. Not a lot of momentum in the game. A little bit one way, a little bit another way. Panthers lead at 16-9. Good service there. Caitlin Alyssa topside. Cooper with a right down the straight. Goes off Katrina and out of bounds. And the Eagles got themselves up. And we'll see how far they can run with it. 6 points the difference. Alyssa Waters with a good service. Ellie finds Katrina back out to the top side. Ellie Hendricks here with a nice right-hander. Goes off Maddie Metz on that back line. And she finds herself another smack dab in the middle.
Come on, Maddie, get down, you got it.
Panthers lead at 17-10 here in game 1.
Here we go, girls, fight.
Winner moves on into the winners finals. Loser goes down into the loser's bracket to try to fight their way back up. Katrina, I thought was in the netting. The referee says she's good, so she is good. I'll talk, referee will ref, players will play, and that's how life will be. 18-10 now the score. Panthers in the lead by 8. Good try there by Ellie Hendricks, not really going her way. Maybe enough spiral, that could have climbed the wall and made it over to China. 18-11 now the score. Sayla Barnett here, one of the 3 seniors. Good service there, kept alive there by Zieg. Return back over, and that one just lands in bounds. Panthers up by 8 once again, 19-11 on the board. Both these teams, you can see it in their play. It's early in the morning. It's 9:12 and counting here in this beautiful September morning. And both these teams, you can see it in their jump height, you can see it in their service, you can see it in their bumps and their passes, and they're only going to get better as the day goes on. Great tip there by Caitlin Waters on that front line. Osterling there with that final say. Juliana finds Katrina back over to Toth. Right hand comes down off the net and diving play by Samantha Cooper. Katrina topside. Taylor Hendricks there with a tip up and across. Osterling finds his way topside to Caitlin Waters with a good finish off. Diving efforts there, controlled by Katrina, and that one's coming back out Panthers' way. My goodness. Huge point there. A lot of momentum carried into that one, and it's 20-12 now. Taylor Hendricks, great service, going off Alyssa. Secondary by Osterling. Ashton Metz throws it up.
You called it on 22 for being in the net.
I don't know if you could hear that. Gotta wait for the whistle. And yeah, I didn't hear the whole story behind that. I'll ask more questions. If there's text on your screen, you know things. If not, and then we're both in the same ballpark. 21-12 now our tallies. Here's Taylor Hendricks with another one, number 5 in the Royal Blue. Here towards the late game of game 1. Good service there, returned back over by Alyssa. Right hand comes down from Katrina. Metz finds his way off Osterling, back over to the Panthers side. Taylor, Katrina, near side set, over to Toth. Right hand comes down with that one off the netting, and she finds herself a tally marker.
Good job, keep going. Go, Panthers!
Panthers up 22-12. Taylor Hendricks there with a good service, going off Alyssa. Osterling topside. Ashton Metz here with a shot, goes off Katrina's block. Diving play by Toth, absolutely spectacular. Caitlin Waters here with a nice right-hander. Nice control there by Ellie Hendricks. Diving play, a little hesitation between Monica and Katrina, and that one lets it hit the floor. Eagles find themselves in favor with a to 13 points on the board. See how long it takes them to come back in this one. Josie with a nice service. Taylor Hendricks finds its way forward. Katrina here with a touch on that one. Slapped down off of Z. Kept alive by Barnett. Alyssa there with the top side set. Ashton Metz there with a finish off. Katrina with the first touch. Monica with the finalization. Barnett. Alyssa. Caitlin with a right. Deep. Out of bounds off the near side. Panthers picking up their 23rd point here late in the first game. Eagles sitting at 13 right now. The difference is 10. Good service there by Katrina Eisler. Nice control there by Josie, finding its way off Alyssa. Topside Ashton here with a nice right-hander. Kept alive there by Toth, going over to Ellie. Top side, near side set right in from Toth. She finds herself a beautiful spot to spike that one down. And it's match point Panthers. 24-13 on the board right now. None other than Katrina Eisler to serve it up. Second service of the game. First did not go her way. And the second verse is same as the first. Caitlin Waters, a lot of pressure on her shoulders right now, and I'm sure she's feeling it. 10 serves need to be made. Caitlin Waters off the far side. That one lands out of bounds. Game 2 coming up next. Panthers take game 1, 25-14. We'll be right back after the break has concluded. Alrighty, both sides out on the court ready to rock and roll once again here for game 2. It's a best of 3. First Baptist want to take this one home, or else it will be their walk into the losers bracket. Panthers looking for another win to get themselves up into the winners finals. They'll have a little bit of a break if they do win. The winners of these double elimination tournaments always having a very lackadaisical schedule, and so everybody envious, coveting, wanting that position, and we'll see which one of these two teams come out with it here this afternoon. It's a best of 3 for a reason. One set's not enough to get that advancement through the bracket, and that much will be true here this afternoon, or this morning rather. Panthers again on the right side, Eagles again on the left side. If you needed me to point that out, you might need glasses like me. Got a clean slate on the board. Timeouts have been reset. The set count has been confirmed by the people over on the bench. Good service there by Ashton Metz to start us off here. Katrina with the near side set. Toth with the right-hander. Yeah, and that one goes down in bounds. Great spot on that back line. We have ourselves a ball game. First strike is on the board. Panthers picking themselves up and getting themselves on the tally marker first and foremost here this morning. That's going to be a hard habit to break. Good service by Juliana. Toth goes up, not making contact with anything, miraculously. In the past, during the tournament, each referee has had their different ways of calling that. The few games that I've seen the ball hit the basketball rafters, they just let it play on. Play it like it's the ceiling. Good service there by Juliana Toth. Osterling with the first, Alyssa with the secondary. Samantha Cooper here with the finalization on that bump. Ellie, Katrina, near side. The view here with a nice right-hander, kept alive there by Cooper. Up against the netting, and that one is just as difficult as any to dig out of the gutters. And the Panthers will pick up point 3 for it. Here's Juliana Toth. Looking to serve it up here. Third time is the charm. Good service there. Returned right back over by Caitlin Waters. Katrina with a near set. Oh my goodness. Not a lot of height, not a lot of time to react on that one. Ellie Hendricks with an absolute steamer. Sends that one right down Center Avenue and makes this one 4-0. Juliana Toth here. Getting a good serve on that one off of Caitlin. Not really confident in that one. Not quite squared up to the ball. Maddie Metz might have been the one to grab a hold of that one. But conversation is key out there on the court. Not a lot of noise from the crowd so far here this game. Players allowed to talk. And whether or not to take advantage of that is up to their play style and their gameplay. Juliana Toth service goes off Caitlin. Dumped back down. Ellie Hendricks finds a spot to put it. And she makes it 6-0. Maddie Metz onto the bench. Onto the back line. Back out there is Ashton Metz. Juliana Toth there with a great service going off of Osterling, kept alive by Ashton. Finalization up towards the netting. Caitlin Waters, the final point of contact, not quite able to make a mark on that one. Caitlin Waters will be going out onto the bench. Maddie Metz to play that back center, trying to defend against the service of Juliana Toth. Their 7th in a row. Maddie Metz gets a touch, hits the fists, hits perhaps the wrists instead of those forearms, and the control just not quite what she was expecting it to be. 8-0, Panthers lead here in game 2. Good service there, Maddie Metz finding its way off of Alyssa, and then Barnett down the near side straight. Taylor with a good defense, set near side, right hand from Depew, kept alive by Maddie. Almost able to get a hold of that one, Samantha Cooper trying to stretch that one back out of orbit, but now it's 9-0 Panthers. Juliana Toth there with that service, diving play by Ashton Metz, not quite able to grab a hold of that one, and the Panthers will have themselves the double digits. Timeout by the First Baptist Eagles. Panthers at 10. Eagles still looking to get on the board here in the second game. We'll be right back after the break has concluded. Alrighty, both sides ready to rock and roll. Once again, Juliana Toth to resume. Good service by her. Maddie Metz finds Alyssa top side over to Samantha Cooper. Right hand comes across. Nice block there by Ellie Hendricks. That one gets caught in the netting down the near side. Finalization there by Ashton Metz, able to complete that one to the Panthers. Fade goes off Toth. Katrina keeps it alive. Slap comes down by Barnett. Diving play by Taylor. Katrina here with a near side bump. Right in from the view. Off the netting. Kept alive by Alyssa. Barnett with a right. Stopped by Ellie Hendricks. And she's got a point. What a series of events. A fusion of confusion. And a few confound things along with it. 11-0's the score. Juliana Toth with a great service there. Goes off Josie Osterling, kept alive by Cooper. Right hand comes down for Maddie. Into the deep field, might have been out. Toth playing it, we'll never know. Katrina there to finalize. Maddie Metz finds his way off Alyssa top side, looking for a handle. Here's Barnett with a bump over top Taylor. Katrina, it's near side, near set. And that one, not a lot of room to work with. They're hitting that tempo very well in that front line. And the Panthers are sitting comfy with a lead of 12 on the board. Juliana Toth continues the longest serving streak in this tournament's history. Great service there by Juliana Toth. Maddie Metz finds his way forward. Alyssa topside looking for Samantha Cooper off the right hand. Hits the netting, and that one goes down to the flooring promptly. Panthers 13, Eagles still looking for a point here in the second game. Yesterday, once again, 25-11, the first game 25-12, the final game between these two teams during the pool play. Both these teams from the Eastern Conference. Panthers, of course, being the undefeated first seed. First Baptist Eagles being the third seed out of the three teams in the conference. 14-0, here's Juliana. Once more, the captain of the Panthers with a great service going off Ashton Metz, finding its way off Alyssa Waters, near side to Barnett. Right hand comes up and across, kept alive from that corner. Diving play by Katrina, kept alive by Ellie. And the Eagles get themselves on the board here late, midsection of that second game in this best of three. Here's going to be Alyssa Waters here, number 6 in her senior year. Good service there by Alyssa going off Zegan into the wall. Eagles picking up a service ace there with that one being unreturned. They've got themselves the gap closed down to 12. Alyssa with a good service there. Taylor, Katrina, top side. Ellie with a right, kept alive by Maddie. Thrown straight up into the air. Josie able to get that one back out. Top side, right hand from Cooper. Thrown into the deep zone, and that one is out of bounds. Called by the line judge. Panthers 15, Eagles at 2. Here's Mary Grace Zeig. Second server of Slippery Rock. Sporting the number 12 in the blue. A good service up over and bounds right in the deep corner. And she herself gets another point on the board. Another log onto the fire. And it's 16-2. Mary Grace Zeig with a low one. Now one doesn't quite go over. Eagles now with their third point of the second game. Here's Sayla Barnett here, number 14. Good Good service on that one. Taylor, Katrina, near side. Taylor Hendricks, right hand into the deep zone, out of bounds, off the far side. And that one doesn't get past go and does not get to collect $200. 16 Panthers, 4 for the Eagles. Eagles get to serve it up. Sailor once more with it now. Sailor Barnett with a nice one. And that one's off the near side and out of bounds, called by the line judge. Panthers picking up point 17. Looking to ride with this one for a hot second. Here's Ellie Hendricks, number 0. Good service. Barnett with the towards the netting, not able to get that one over. Josie in a very sticky situation, a little roundabout spinorama action required for that one. Not an easy hit to make. Panthers lead it 18-4. Good service by Ellie Hendricks. Diving play by Josie. That one falls out into the crowd. Panthers pick up point 19. Ellie Hendricks there with a good service. Maddie finding its way off. Josie top side to Caitlin. Hits it up. And Katrina denies access on that one on that far side net. We have ourselves a 16-point difference. Ellie Hendricks going up Barnett. Near side set. Josie finds a right hand from Cooper. Deep into the zone. Goes off Taylor. Katrina with a bump back line. Right hand comes down from Ellie. Goes over. Josie with a first. Secondary by Barnett. And that one goes into the wall. 21-4 Panthers, and they're feeling pretty good about that one. I don't think they're allowed to call a timeout. You only get one timeout per set. First Baptist looking to call their second timeout. And it looks like they're going to call them back out to play some more volleyball. 21-4. Panthers lead it. Ellie Hendricks there with a good service. Alyssa goes off Osterling. Topside. Caitlin with a right. Hits the net and comes down. Played off. And that one goes off the far side. Called for the carry. And the Panthers will pick up the point on the far side. I didn't see a number on that call. You saw the backside of the referee just like I did. Good service there by Ellie Hendricks. Josie near side. Good right hander there by Cooper. Sent off. Here's Ellie finding Katrina. Topside to Taylor Hendricks. And a good shot up and over the netting. That one finds a spot off the near side. Panthers sitting at 23. Eagles at 4 here late in game 2. Ellie Hendricks there with a good service. Goes off Barnett off the near side. That one lands just a touch out of bounds. Panthers match point. It's 24-4. Ellie Hendricks here to serve up the match point. Good service up and across, and that will do it. Maddie Metz there giving it her all on that back line, but the Panthers walk home with the series 2-0 in that second game with a score of 25-4. Panthers move into the winners finals. Eagles go down to the losers bracket. Their opponent still unnamed, but that will do it for this broadcast and this matchup on the Slippery Rock Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Gabriel Eisler. Hopefully, we'll see you all in the next one.